I think we'll go ahead and we'll kind of get started. I will tell you, I want to go over all of the things. I mean, it's the last week of July. I figure it's a good time to kind of go over some of the things that were available in July and just to start looking forward to August. Hi, Carrie. Been thinking a lot about you lately, Carrie. Okay. Hi, Tina. So, the first thing I'm just going to review. I mean, you guys, if you watch me very frequently, one of the first things that I created this month was this cute strawberry card, the You Are Sweet strawberry card, and that was created with the die of the month. So let me go over the subscriptions just a little bit. So this die, mine looks a little different than yours will, because mine is actually, I got mine as a sample so that I had a little time to work with it before they came out. But there are several subscription clubs that you can join with Brutus Monroe. Hopefully I'll remember all of them. Jen, but one of them, hi. Who said hi?
Jen.
Hi, Jen.
Tina says hi.
I caught Tina.
All right. Carrie says she loves that card.
Oh, thank you, Carrie. That was a fun one to make. We had a lot of fun making that one. So yeah, it has this little truck that you can make. I didn't use it on this card, but super cute. Christopher did a video that he used the truck on. So if you want to see that, go to the Christopher Allen YouTube channel and check out the Die of the Month video that he did. So there's Dies of the Month, there's Stencil of the Month, there's, I don't actually have the Stencil of the Month to show you, but it was really cute. It's got fireworks. I've got the Aqua Pigment of the Month. This one is Blue Steel. It's kind of a silvery, it's a silver, to me it looks silver, but I haven't tried it out to see what it looks like when you've actually, I don't know if it changes at all. I think it's just a really pretty silver from what I can see. It has the blue undertone to it.
Gina says there's Lily. Hi, Gina.
Hi, Gina. Hi, Lily. Lily, when do you start school again? This is the glitter glaze of the month, and this is called Stars and Stripes. I don't know if you can see that. Really pretty. It's got little bits of red and blue glitter in it. I love our glitter glaze. This is one of my favorites. Okay, so we've gone over the stencil, we've gone over the die, we've gone over the aqua pigment, we've gone over the glitter glaze. I don't have the embossing powder.
Gina says September 7th.
September 7th. Oh, you have a good month. You have a good month. We start a little earlier over here. I'm not sure what date. Darren's better at that than me.
What am I better at?
Knowing the date that Benji starts school?
5th.
Benji starts on the 5th. I'm going to go ahead and switch out my camera so that I can have the down
Mary
view.
Says hi.
Hi, Mary. Welcome. Who asked about the stamp of the month?
Jen.
Jen. Oh, I don't think I have the stamp of the month either. Yeah. Stamp of the month is also a great club. All of these can be, you can subscribe to all of these individually, or you can subscribe to all of them, and they're all amazing kits. I'm going to pop in here really quick before we get going any further so I don't forget. But if you want to share this video, I am going to do a little giveaway. This is the Birds of a Feather stamp set. Super cute. It's one of my favorites. So if you go ahead and share this video, come back in and put in the comments that you shared. I am going to do the giveaway during the live. So if you're watching a replay, it won't work because I will have already drawn somebody. But please feel free to share it if you feel so inclined, but also if you want to be entered into the drawing. Remind me to go over that again later in case people pop in later. Okay, so now I'm going to go over the ATC of the month. And I've already taken mine out of the bag. I use these for several things, so mine actually, they come with a really cool sticker on them, but I used mine for my organizing, so I don't have the sticker on there to show you. But this is what came in this awesome ATC kit. Look at all of this. It has a ton included in it. And Darren is putting all the links up in case
Yeah, I'm
you
trying
want
do
to know.
that and do a shared thing. Should have said that after the fact.
Should have said what? Oh, the shares?
After all the
Sorry.
subscription stuff.
Darren is multitasking today. I've got him running. Okay, so this super cute stencil is the Simple Blends. It's got these really cute strawberry layers to it. And then it's got this adorable stamp set. I cannot wait. I haven't had a chance to ink this up, but I think I'm going to this weekend. I think it is so cute. I am such a sucker for strawberries anyway. And of course you always get the ATCs. And you get a little selection of papers. I shouldn't say little. I mean, it's a pretty decent stack of paper. You've always got your specialty paper, and you've got 2 of them, it looks like. Look at that red. Isn't that fancy? I love that. And then you've got some textured cardstock in here.
Made one of your lives.
Marla said that?
Yeah.
Hi, Marla. I'm glad you're here.
Margaret says hi.
Hi, Margaret. So yeah, you get all of these little papers. Super fun that you can use. And I don't make a lot of ATCs. I do have fun when I do make them. I think they are amazing. And I don't even always use these little cards for ATCs. I actually have made a matching game with these. I made one last Halloween. I've used them for little tags. I used a framed. I made a framed thing for Valentine's Day using these. You can make a banner. There's so many things you can do with these, but the ATCs themselves are so much fun. And there's actually a group. If somebody in the group wants to add a link to that, you can. I know, Tina, you're in that group. Maybe if you feel like adding a link to the ATC group that I know is out there.
Donna says hi.
It's a fun group. Hi, Donna. Thanks for joining us. So that's only part of the ATC box. Let me show you the rest of the items that come in your box. This is a fun addition. Heather handpicked these from her own stash. These are some cute little rocks. There are some cute little pieces of heart glitter. There is...
Gina said you just gave me a great idea for Halloween.
Oh, I'm so glad, Gina. These are just really fun little florally pieces that you can add to your ATCs or any of your mixed media, or even just on your card. I use them in all kinds of things. And then last 2 things, you get your fluid acrylic, and this is white, which, oh my goodness, we can always use that, right? And then this is really fun. This is, if you are familiar with our chroma glaze, this is a chroma pen. So you get the same effect, only you can make finer details. So this is, I'm not sure if it has a color on it, but it's basically a shade of red. But I don't see anything on there that actually identifies it as a particular red. But super cool.
Mary said would love to do an ATC swap with you.
That would be fun. I need to do that. That would be fun. Okay, so now that we have... Oh, my dog's knocking stuff over.
Candy said
Excuse
hi.
us. Hi, Candy. Thanks for joining us today. We're just going over all of the monthly subscriptions. And last but not least, did I forget any, by the way? I don't think I forgot any of the smaller ones.
No, I don't think so.
But last but not least is the inspiration box, which happens to be my favorite of all of the subscriptions, but I love them all. This one comes with, it always comes with a really fun box. There's always a really cool graphic on the front.
Carrie said the ATC swap would be fun.
I agree. ATCs are fun. And once you get going on an ATC, on working on ATCs, I could do them all afternoon and have a blast. Because for one thing, I love to use up my little scraps and my little bits that I couldn't part with. Okay, so when you get an inspiration box, you've always got a stamp set and a die set that coordinates with it. And this one in particular, I was pretty impressed. You've got 35 stamps here to choose from and to play with. And then you've got 33 little dies. I mean, there are dies for everything. There are dies for these little tiny mushrooms. I was really surprised and really impressed by that. This is what we're going to use today on our project, but I do want to show you everything else in the kit before I move on. So another thing you can expect in your inspiration box are conversation clippings, and these are one of my favorite items. sometimes I have a hard time stamping in a straight line, and these kind of help me. Of course, sometimes I have a hard time cutting in a straight line too, but that's another story. Anyway, I cut these out all the time and use these.
Candy said, wow, it's the first time I've seen a stamp set. Cute.
Isn't that fun, Candy? Look at all of these dies. You got a little croissant. You got these little ants that are making off with some of the goodies from the picnic. I love these little cupcakes. I think these little cupcakes would make a cute little tiny card. Just these little cupcakes on a circle or something. I just think they're adorable.
Candy said you can't draw a straight line with a ruler.
Candy, I'm so glad I'm not the only one. I don't know. I live in wonkiness. So then another thing you can expect. Oh, I didn't mention the conversation clippings come in white with black text, and they also come in black with white text. And both the conversation clipping cards and also these card panels, they're printed with toner ink, so you can use them with foil. And I will go ahead and show you the card panels. You've got this adorable, like, buffalo check plaid. You've got this cute little summer, all kinds of summer scene. There's, like, everything you can think of. These adorable ants. If ants can be adorable, I think these are pretty cute. And then you've got all of these just kind of various summer activities and summer berries, which you could use them in a panel, or you could just cut them out and use them for embellishments. So many possibilities. That would look really cool. I think that would look really cool, Gina, to foil the ants. Okay, so we'll go through this bag a little bit quicker, and then we will move on to our project.
Carrie just came, but she hasn't opened the box yet.
Oh, Carrie, you gotta open the box.
She gets ATC Die of the Month and inspiration box.
And I love all of those. Those are, you can't really go wrong, honestly, on the subscriptions. They are all so much fun. Okay, so one of my favorite things is the ribbon. I don't know why, I just love it. It's just a nice quality ribbon. It's a great length, and I just love having it all those different colors, because sometimes a roll of ribbon is just too much, and sometimes when you get a kit, there's not enough in there. And I feel like they've got, at Brutus Monroe, they've got the right length, which I couldn't tell you exactly how much there is. Sorry, if you know, then feel free to post it. But it's just the perfect length. And then we've got these amazing sequins, which they're always it's always a generous package of them. I think they're amazing too. And you can do so much with sequins. Sometimes you just need that last little touch, and a sequin is all you need. And then you can also always expect a cute little enamel pin, which are really fun to collect. I have a little letter board that I like to put mine on. Another thing that Brutus Monroe has started including in the kits are the card bases. And these are amazing. I love these. I never was one that had a bunch of pre-cut card bases, but now that I have these, I'm so spoiled. I don't know if I could ever go back. They're just so convenient and so nice to have around. And then there's always the specialty paper and glitter stock. Oh my goodness. The Brutus Monroe glitter stock is amazing. I want to show you. I'm just rubbing against it, and I've got this white, and you can barely see anything. And I was rubbing pretty hard, but this doesn't rub off on everything. You know how glitter can do that? It just doesn't. It doesn't do that. And then you've got a little selection of layer weight cardstock that comes with. So it's a little bit lighter weight than some cardstock, but it's meant to be for layers for your card. Love it. All right, I think we've got all of that covered now. Now I just need to get out what we're using, right? Okay, so if you've just tuned in, I do want to remind you. Thank you, Darren. And thank you, Darren, for moderating. Darren is so sweet. He always helps me, just because I can't always keep up with what's going on the screen. So Darren is so good to help me with the comments. So I was going to find, oh, this right here. This is the if you want to share this video today, you can be entered into a drawing to win this little stamp set, and I'll do that during the live, at the end of the live. This one is called Birds of a Feather. It's one of my favorites, and if you win this, then you just need to message me. We'll draw a winner before the end of this, and then I'll just have you message me so that I can get your mailing address. All right, so this is what we are using for our card today, and it is probably going to go kind of fast because, again, you know how much I love to color, but I just don't want to spend the entire time coloring while I'm talking to you guys, because I just could go on forever doing that. And so I try to have them colored and stuff ahead of time. So I'll show you some of the cute little pieces that I used. Of course, we needed our little picnic lunch, right? And I want you to see how nicely the dies cut. They are just, I want to show you this too. They fit nice and tight around your images. I don't feel like you have that white space forever. Because sometimes when you die cut stuff and there's so much white, I don't like that much white. But I really like how much white we have on these. I think that they are really nicely balanced. And I didn't have a hard time lining them up. So, even on these little tiny flowers, I feel like it's a good balance of white versus the image. So these are the ones that we're going to use.
Candy said she put you on the big screen while she drinks her wine and puts her feet up.
Oh, Candy, I'll make sure I keep it on the down camera then so I don't scare you. I'll let you enjoy your relaxation. Okay, so I like to use things from my stash up. And I tend to, because I do so many projects that I just do one thing from, it can get overwhelming. So I do try to revisit sometimes the same thing. So hopefully that doesn't bother you if I've used it before. But I have used this Fairy Garden paper before. This is, hi Karen. This is the Fairy Garden paper pad from Doodlebug, and it is still available on the Brutus Monroe site as of an hour ago. So if you like this paper pad, I would move quickly because I can't imagine it's going to be on there a lot longer. But super cute patterns. Doodlebug always has the just cute as a button little designs and patterns. And I love their 6x6 pads because they're just, I like the scale of the patterns. I feel like they don't overwhelm your cards. And so I used this for the clouds. Let me see what was on the other side. I think it's this one. Nope. But I did use this paper because I cut a little strip from it. We're going to use this. Is it that one? Yep, this little strip. And then I used, what's on the other side of these clouds? Okay, so then I used this little, I think it's a glowworm maybe? I'm not a glowworm, but a glow bug.
Cheryl says she loves that paper.
Oh, Cheryl, I do too. It's just cute. It's just, you know, I have 2 boys, and it's probably a good thing that I didn't have any girls because we would just be so broke because this kind of stuff is just so cute.
Candy says Doodlebug is cute.
So any chance I have to make something kind of girly, I kind of have fun with that because I make a lot of boy stuff too. Okay, I think that was my last paper of this. So this is what the other side looks like, but can you see the little clouds? My camera view on my tablet isn't working. So, okay, I'm glad you can see them. And then I did use, this paper is no longer available, but it was from the Hippity Hop collection. And it just, I like it for grass because I didn't want to be honest, I wanted my focal point to be the stamps from the Picnic Pals box. So I didn't want the grass to be too much of a statement, and I liked that the grass had a grass print on it. And so we'll just have that go across straight, and then we'll use this for the base.
Candy says the new plaid paper pad would go great with this box.
Oh, I agree. There is a really cute paper pad that Brutus Monroe just came out with that is all plaids, and it's adorable. And I cannot wait to play with it.
said that the picnic lunch would make great tea party imitation image.
Oh, you're so right. Look, it's got the teacups here, and then you've got a teacup here. So yeah, that would be really cute for a tea party. And then you've got your cute little cupcakes. My sister does a tea party with her little granddaughters. I think that would be so much fun. My sister has 3 girls. And how many granddaughters does she have now? She has 1, 2, 3, 4? 9 together.
Oh,
but I think she has 4 granddaughters.
I don't know.
So she's got all the girls right now. She has 3 daughters and 3 sons, though. I have 2 sons.
Mary said she has 2 sons as well, and she's going through my papers, and she can't believe how much pink she has.
Isn't it funny? I know. I think we just have to hold on to. At our house, I've got my older boy is old enough that he's moved out. He lives on his own. But then I've got, of course, Darren, and then I've got Benji, and then I have 2 boy dogs. I am so outnumbered; it's not even funny. So yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get our grass stuck to our base here. And then I'm just going to go ahead and stick I'm trying to decide if I want to use just glue on that. I think I may. Where's my Berrylicious art glue? I love this Berrylicious art glue because it just has that fine line. It's just easy to control. You don't get so much rogue glue pouring off the sides. Let's see if I've got that on there straight. Forgive me while I hold it up closer to my blind eyes.
Candy says, Shannon and Mary, you can make me girly cards anytime you want.
Oh, that sounds fun. I love making cards. I remember I used to love buying girls' toys too, because, you know, I bought a lot of, what did I buy a lot of? We used to do the Rescue Heroes, and then we did, what was Benji into? I bought a lot of Rescue Heroes, a lot of Marvel characters.
Daniel was in the Rescue Heroes.
Yeah.
Benji's into, he was into the Roblox stuff, but it's not really toys though.
No, when he was little.
Benji likes the stuffies.
Yeah. However, Benji, well, maybe I better not disclose that. He might kill me when he's older.
He's always been. He
Benji was a little bit of a brony when he was little. Yeah, I hope that's okay to say. I hope he doesn't kill me later.
Robin says she has 3 nephews and 1 niece.
Robin, that's so fun.
Mary's 2 sons, and our brother has a son and a daughter.
Isn't it fun? It's so nice when you get a mix, because it's fun to buy for both. And, you know, like I said, Benji used to be kind of a brony, and
yeah, he liked the My Little Pony for a while.
So he liked it for a long time. Okay, so we're gonna go with, I think, about right there. He liked everything though. Benji's like one of those kids who he got enthusiastic about one thing and he would just kind of get really into it.
When the Lego movie came out, that's all.
Yeah, he really loved the Lego movie. We have a video that I love to pull out every Christmas that is, he had asked Santa for the Lego, what was it? Something cow.
Sea cow.
The sea cow. It was a big ship. That's all he wanted, and that's all he would ask for Christmas. And I was like, oh my gosh. And we actually were able to get it for him. And he was stoked out of his mind. It was worth every penny. Oh, no, that wasn't the year, because he got the evil lair. What was that?
That was the Lego movie still.
Lego movie. Okay. So, yeah, same movie.
Same movie.
So I must have gotten him the same year.
We got one for his birthday, one for Christmas.
Oh, that's why I'm not... Yeah. So his birthday is on New Year's Eve. So that's why they kind of ran together. Is he's one of those poor kids
Jen
who has
says
them
she's
close
got to
together.
go, so catch the replay.
Jen, thanks for joining us today. I'll definitely catch you next time.
Candy says, my daughter used to make her brother dress up with him. He would walk around in her play heels and jewelry, hats and stuff. They're like 14 months apart.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Oh my gosh, my favorite. When I could get my brother to play, which was very rare. I could probably count on one hand how many times I got him to play, but I used to love to play with, you know, Barbie and all of those. And, yeah, it didn't happen very often, but when it did, oh, it was the best. Okay, so now we're just going to attach this. I mean, look how quickly that came together. Granted, you didn't really see all the coloring, and that really didn't take very long either. I used all tri-blend markers for the coloring, which are available on the Brutus Monroe site, but I used enough colors that I didn't think it made sense to try to even list those. So just look at look on the site and see what colors are available. They are really fun. You're not going to go wrong. I highly recommend them.
Gina says that's adorable.
Oh, Gina, you're so nice. Thank you so much. So let me tell you what my plan is for next week. So I have a couple things coming and a couple things in my little to-do basket from the fall release that I really want to share with you. And I'm probably going to make several things over the weekend, but I'll probably just make one project while we're live. But I want to at least have a little sampling of several things. So that's my game plan right now. Ooh, caught that right on my finger. So that's my game plan. Hopefully it all falls into place the way I have in my brain.
Mary said, I think
Super
my
simple.
son's torch made Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when they were growing up. I would think they could put up with a pig girly card every once in a while.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, we did some of that too. We did a lot of Toy Story. Both of my boys, they are 10 years apart, but you have, Toy Story 2 came out when my oldest boy was little, and Toy Story 3 came out when my youngest boy was little, and they both obsessed over that show, which there are worse things. I liked the show too. I think it's really cute. Well, let me go ahead and flip this back up. Oh, before I do, if you haven't had an opportunity, I'll give you like 3 minutes to just go, and if you want to share this video and come back in and share and just write shared in the comments, then you'll be entered into a drawing to win the, what's it called, Birds of a Feather stamp set, which we're going to do before we end. So like I said, we can talk for another 3 minutes. Heaven knows there's plenty of stuff we can talk about. If you haven't seen the fall release, you really need to, because there are so many amazing things in that release. I did make a card a couple of weeks ago.
Donna said she got her fall release today, and it's awesome.
Isn't it beautiful, Donna?
Sandy said she gets hers on Saturday, and she can't wait.
I know, it is one of those that is, you're like stalking the mailman kind of thing. So we made this a couple of weeks ago, and this was made using the Fall Prairie stamp set. Let's see if I've got that.
Mary said picnics didn't come with
this
bugs.
looks like.
I would have them more often.
I know, right? I know picnics, they always seem so nice, but I don't like that feeling of if I have to sit on the grass. Definitely on a blanket, I'm okay, but if there's grass poking through, I think we just never had the nicest grass. Maybe that's what the problem is. When I was little, we always had kind of pokey grass.
Real rough grass, not soft grass.
This is just, this has been around for a couple of years, or a couple of seasons, but I love this paper. This is Autumn Foliage, and it is beautiful. If you haven't picked this up, or if you need to restock, now's a good time to do that too. Hopefully it's still available. I didn't check that on the site. And anything I'm mentioning now, in Darren's defense, he had no idea I was going to show, so he may or may not get the links up to that. And then this is one of my favorites too. This is the Spooky Kids, and they're just adorable. I've played with a couple of them now. If I don't have those cards handy, or I would grab them. I don't want to make you wait for me when I grab them, but You can check out my Instagram, or even Brutus Monroe. Just the site has, not the site, but the Facebook page has the bug too. All right. Has it been about 3 minutes, do you think? I think probably it's been enough time to, anyway, regardless if it's been 3 or not. So sorry if I'm catching anybody off guard, but I feel like it's been long enough. Probably you've had a chance to go and share. So let's go ahead, and Darren's got a thing on his computer that will generate the name for us.
All right.
You ready?
I'm spinning it.
And the winner is?
The winner is Marlene Miller.
Marlene, you won the Birds of a Feather stamp set. So please go ahead and message me your address, and I will get this in the mail. I'll probably get it in the mail, honestly, on Tuesday. So just as long as you know that it's coming. It is coming. Thank you so much for joining me today. I know it was kind of a quick and there was a lot of show and tell this time, but next week I'm really excited to share a bunch more of the fall release with you. I plan to have several projects to show you, and I look forward to seeing you then. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your week, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.